BrokerIPTV.com, video from the 2008 Real Estate Connect in San Francisco.
We're on the vendor floor of Inman's Real Estate Connect in San Francisco, and I'm pleased to be here with Brian Bowman, and Brian is with Reply. And Brian, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
Just curious, there's a lot of lead gen products here. You've seen one, you've seen them all. You got people paying for leads on Google. What's different about Reply?
So the key difference of what we're doing today is we believe lead gen 1.0 is either dead or dying, that it's time that the buyers of leads get control. Similar to buying a click on Google, you can now buy a lead. You can set up campaigns that allow you to buy more of what works and stop what doesn't. So an example would be a real estate agent in Santa Monica can say, I only want to buy a home for $750,000 to $1 million. I only want the consumer who is 3 days old or younger in terms of when they submitted the lead, and I want a star rating of 3 or higher. Those kind of controls didn't exist in the past. And by the way, I only want to spend 20 bucks for that lead, so can you do that for me? And with this type of a system, they can.
So how do you disseminate the leads, let's say that people aren't willing to buy or work, or what happens to those leads? Or is there a buyer for every lead out there?
So one of the big ideas here is every real estate company that generates leads has some leftover inventory. So we have an exchange that allows people to submit the leads that are unsold. We're very transparent about how old those leads are. For brokerages that have call centers, they can buy leads very inexpensively that may be 15 days old or 30 days old, and then call on those leads and try and get them back in and be fresh. Now, if they're older than 30 days, they just stop being used.
So do you guys have a property database, though, that people search? Is that in there for people that are looking for homes?
We do. Actually, we're getting the data from Oodle right now. So we have nationwide, call it an MLS list. But the nice thing about that particular style is when a consumer clicks on a listing, they actually go to the broker's website. So by the time they make it into the site, we've generated the lead for them. We've distributed it to the active agents in our market. We then want to fulfill the value proposition, that the reason they clicked on that ad on Google in the first place.
So any success stories for some of your users out there, Brian?
Sure. I think real estate agents have the opportunity now for the first time to think about marketing in terms of performance-based marketing and expect around 1 to 2% close ratio, set up their effective CPMs or set up their portfolio of acquisition that works for them. And we have many people in our broker market now that are finding good success in this new model.
Well, thank you, Brian, for sharing your product with us today at Inman.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
it.
Have a good show.